Good morning. It's Monday, April the 13th, and I'm glad to be with you on this Monday morning. We're going to continue on in our Psalms, and we'll be here in the Psalms really for some time. This may be something we decide to continue even after the shelter in place is done, as I've gotten a lot of good feedback as this is a positive way to start the day. Today we're in Psalm 12, and I'm going to read it for you here. Help, Lord, for no one is faithful anymore. Those who are loyal have vanished from the human race. Everyone lies to their neighbor. They flatter with their lips, but harbor deception in their hearts. May the Lord silence all flattering lips and every boastful tongue. Those who say, by our tongues we will prevail, and our own lips will defend us. Who is Lord over us? Because the poor are plundered and the needy groan, I will now arise, says the Lord. I will protect them from those who malign them. And the words of the Lord are flawless, like silver purified in a crucible, like gold refined 7 times. You, Lord, will keep the needy safe. You will protect us forever from the wicked who freely strut about when what is vile is honored by the human race. In these Psalms, we're not doing an exhaustive study, but we're trying to pull out maybe one thought as a helpful thought for the day. And today the thought jumps out of verse 6, where it talks about the words of the Lord being flawless, like silver purified in a crucible, like gold refined 7 times. We live in a day when there is a lot of misinformation. There is a lot of what's being called false news, or a lot of people using words to manipulate. And it just seems so interesting to me to think here that the writer is making a point of saying when God speaks, his words can be trusted. They're never self-serving. They're never half truths. It's never political speech. It's not manipulative. He speaks truth, and when he speaks, his word goes to full effect. And compared to much of what we hear these days, both on the news, but even out of our own lips, right? The words of humans are so much different than the word of the Lord. And I love here that this psalmist sees the Lord speaking a word of protection of the poor, of those who groan. In verse 7, he comes to the conclusion, because I can trust God and know his heart, you, Lord, will keep the needy safe. You'll protect us from the wicked who freely strut about. I guess the thought here for us is to think about God's word and his words when he speaks to us. They're always true. They're always for all. They're always redemptive. This may be a season when, in the midst of a lot of chaos and a lot of information and misinformation, we have to continue to return to the source, God's word, for truth, redemptive truth, because God doesn't lie. As the psalmist says, his words are flawless. They're like silver purified in a crucible, like gold refined 7 times. I hope this word is encouraging to you today. God bless. Grace and peace.